Hey everyone, it's Brent with Investing on the Go. Today we're covering the SoFi Investing Challenge Week 23. The stock market falls big as tariffs hit the news once again. Are you guys selling or continuing to dollar cost average? Let me know down in the comment section down below. So today we're breaking down last week's action and of course a full portfolio recap. So stick around, you don't want to miss how far this challenge has came and how much we fell last week. If you're new here, I help people build long-term wealth by staying consistent through simplified investing challenges and real transparency. So subscribe to stay consistent and hit that thumbs up so we can both grow together. So let's go ahead and get into the SoFi Investing Challenge Week 23, Tiny Deposits, Real Growth, Full Transparency. So weekly performance snapshot. The stock market took the biggest single week loss since May of 2025 in the red. The S&P 500 is down a whopping 2.77%, the Nasdaq down 3%, and the Dow Jones is down 2.56. So it doesn't matter where you were at within the market, whether you were, invested in the S&P, Nasdaq, those tech heavy indexes, or within the sort of industrial side, right, the Dow Jones. A lot of companies out there. I didn't include here like a snapshot from FinViz, but I'll go ahead and include it here after when I'm doing the editing just to kind of see how much red was out there in the market on Friday. Now, it started off pretty positive on Wednesday, where the markets hit an all-time high. We're essentially, Tuesday, Wednesday, stock market hit all-time highs. And of course, I made my purchase on Tuesday at essentially the highest that I've ever purchased into my VU, which we'll cover here in a short minute. And then Friday, things took place there on Friday, and everything that we had gained and everything we had gained for the last few weeks completely wiped out with just a small couple hours, right? So things to watch out for from here going forward. Anything that President Trump posts, right? I made that kind of like a funny meme there at the top, but honestly, you just got to be aware, right? Tariff threats is the big looming thing that's out there. President Trump announced he was considering a massive increase in tariffs on Chinese products, letter specifying a potential 100% tariff on import controls on critical U.S. systems. This move, coupled with the cancellation of the planned meeting with China's president, sparked fears of a new trade war. And you know what happened last time we had any sort of mentions in tariffs and a trade war? Well, the stock market sold off 5, 10, 15, 20% essentially. And we are way over where we were at back in February, March timeframe. So let's see where the future takes us. The tariff news impacted a lot of the tech heavy stocks. The threats hit the technology sector particularly hard, with major companies such as Nvidia, Amazon, Tesla falling sharply during trading day and continue to decline after hours. These stocks are often sensitive to international trade policies, right? So let's go ahead and include a snapshot there of Nvidia, Amazon, and Tesla. Let me know down in the comment section below. Do you guys own any of these individual companies, or what was your biggest individual hit this week? Other contributing factors is the continuation of the ongoing U.S. government shutdown and the uncertainty surrounding the timing and potential Federal Reserve rate cut. Are we supposed to get one here in November or December, right? We're supposed to potentially get one additional rate cut, but with the government shutdown, there's not a lot of data out there. So it's pretty interesting just to kind of see what exactly is going to take place. And boom, start your journey today with just $25. So if you guys are just finding the challenge now, hit the subscribe and check out the playlist from week 1. This is the journey that builds week after week. Just like real investing, we're depositing $25 every single week. And what our goal is, we're trying to hit $1,000 inside of this investment account. Just by tiny deposits, it really builds up. So if you guys are interested in getting started, you guys can deposit $25 over with SoFi Invest. You'll get a bonus of $25 completely for free and essentially get a 100% return just right there alone. So what are you waiting for? Okay, so our week 23 progress update. Now, our base investment, that's how much capital that we ourselves have contributed into the account, is $677.25. Now, our previous week balance in the previous video, we're sitting at $706.20. versus our current week balance of $712.05. So we deposited $25, but you see here we're only up about $6, or actually less than $6 in total between depositing and the market loss. So we'll talk about this here. The week portfolio, we lost a whopping 2.41% on our portfolio just by the the negativeness of the market. The week change took a big hit. This is probably the biggest single week loss within this portfolio that we've had, which is down $17.63. This is one of the tinier accounts out there that I have. I know a lot of you guys out there were sharing pictures of how much you guys' portfolios had fell, and there's a lot of big ones out there, especially those ones that were heavily leveraged with margin as well. So just a big, sharp, quick hit to the knees, right? Our total portfolio performance since starting this challenge is up 5.3%. So we're still into the green by $35.88. So we could essentially take another 5 or so percent loss while still retaining some capital gains that we've gained within the challenge of just capital gains, right? Our new share purchases is 0.04042, which is the smallest chunk that we've ever purchased, bringing our previous week balance of 1.1439 shares to a whopping 1.18432. Our new goal continues to be 2 shares that we're trying to complete within this account of VU, and we are 18% of the way towards our new goal of owning 2 full shares of VU within this account. Now, as we see, our net contributions are 677. Our total gains, this is showing 3480. Now, the reason we have the total change positive is 3588 is because of these dividends. And I still have $1 and some change sitting in dividends from the last dividend payout that I really need to reinvest. So, hey, this is a good opportunity. I'm buying today when I do this buy on Monday or Tuesday into the market. We're going to be buying at prices that are less expensive than they were a few days ago. I think VU right now, I'll go ahead and post a picture right now on the screen. It's going to be cheaper than where I purchased it at in the recent snapshot. So in just a second, I'll go ahead and actually showcase here. Our progress towards our goal is $712.05 of our $1,000 goal. So we're 71.2% of the way there. And you can see right here on line 23, we purchased 0.0404 shares of VU just with $25, right? $25 is how much we're depositing. You can see here, if we look back at the history of how many shares we've been able to purchase, fractional shares with $25, this is the least amount that we've ever been able to purchase at our purchasing price of $618.37. So VU was very expensive this week when purchasing it, and then Wednesday were those all-time highs, and then the market fell now wherever VU's at in the screenshot here, and there's our total share count. So it's just interesting to see there. So I'm going to be buying into VU probably cheaper. I have to see. I think we're buying it maybe at week 20 levels or so. Just kind of guessing. I haven't looked at VU right now, but when I do the edits here, I'll go ahead and post a picture of the VU. Let me know down in the comment section below. Are you guys purchasing any individual stocks? Or are you guys purchasing into any ETFs specifically? Is there anything you guys would like to see since we started, since week 21 to week 23? Let me know down in the comment section below. Again, if you guys are just finding this challenge right now, hit that subscribe button and check out the full playlist from week 1. This journey builds week after week, just like real investing, right? We're continuing to dollar cost average. We're doing what we say, right? Just invest, 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 and dollar cost average. And with that said, if you guys found this video helpful, subscribe for more weekly investing tips, smash that like button, and don't forget to check out the links in the pinned comment to start building your own financial foundation. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. And before you go grab the free tracker down below so you can follow along and grow your own portfolio right alongside me. Your investment goal doesn't have to be $1,000. If you want to put in your $10,000 investment goal and track your deposits, how many shares you're purchasing, what your share price is purchased at, this document here, this Google spreadsheet here that I'm using is completely for free down in the pinned comment. There's 2 options. There's the PDF version, but I went ahead and made the Google spreadsheet as well. And we're going to be talking about our October budget in an upcoming video. I'm going to be getting into some budgeting videos and some shopping videos because I posted over on Threads how we spent $2,000 in groceries in the month of September, and a lot of people were posting just how much they spent on groceries between, if they're single individuals or they had buying for themselves and their wife, their spouse, their significant other, and then others were like us with children who are in the house and they love to eat anything and everything that they can get their hands on, right? So let me know down in the comment section below. Are you guys interested in any sort of budgeting videos or grocery spending videos or anything out there? Let me know down in the comment section below. Again, thank you all for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.